it's up to you to see the world. The way you see the world is how you interpret the world. And what happened to you in your life depends very much on how you see it. So you must be prepared to be positive, never give up, and you are optimistic about the future. Because if you want to be a successful person, you must be positive, never give up, and must be hopeful about the future for you. And these are important attributes for anybody who wants to be successful and who wants to live. And these are the attributes that you must possess internally, so that you can interpret things outside you in a positive way. I never give up, because I believe if there's a problem, there's always a solution. So it's a challenge for me to find the solution. I was the Entrepreneur of the Year in Malaysia for Ernst & Young in 2003. So I went to compete for the World Entrepreneur in Monte Carlo in 2004. So there were, I think, about 200 of us in one big room. I can't remember the chairman's name, but he was somebody in the corporate world. He was asking all of us, the entrepreneur of the world, 200 of us assembled in Monte Carlo in 2004. So he was like, he was making a remark. He said, you are all great entrepreneurs among millions of people in your country, and you emerge as the country winner. There must be something among you that you share that many people don't have. What is that made you so successful? When I ask you again the same question, you should shout me an answer. So when he asked the same question again, I did not hesitate at all. I just shouted the answer. You know what's the answer? I never give up. And to my surprise, not only me who shouted the answer, but I think the same answer was shouted by majority of the people in the room. So which means that gave me the confidence that if you don't give up, you will be successful in life. So this is something that keeps me going. I remember the saying of Prophet Muhammad: if you are successful, you have two additional enemies in your life. One of the enemies will be the people who are close to you. They envy you, your best friend, maybe your brothers and sisters, your neighbors or your peers, because they are jealous of you, they are envious of you. This is your enemy. And the second enemy is worse than the first enemy. Who is that? It's yourself.
Yeah.
Because your ego, you think you're so good, you don't listen, you are not going to listen to anybody, because you say, well, I've been successful. Why should I listen to anybody? So you are listening only to yourself. I think all successful people tend to think that way, but not all. But most people fail after they achieve success. They have too much confidence in themselves, and they refuse to listen any advice from anybody. And that is the greatest enemy of a successful person. You become a disruptor. Any business today can be disrupted. Hotel business, Airbnb. They don't have even a single hotel, but they are hotel business. If you put a few hundred million in your hotel, you're kaput. Because you cannot compete. Uber, Grab. They don't own the taxi, but they're in the taxi business. I said to my children, it's easier. Because the market, somebody developed it. You just displace them, you are the new player. That's the way you create wealth. It's nothing wrong. It's not illegal, it's not immoral. Why is not immoral? Because the customer will be paying for it. They prefer your way of doing business than the old way of doing business. And the traditional people in the business, they did not innovate. There's so many ways of doing business. You can be a disruptor. A disruptor actually is the new business. But you must be creative. How to disrupt? The government has to think in the holistic picture. If the government wants to have more entrepreneurs, they always say, oh, don't be job seeker but job creator. Yeah, how to create jobs. I'm not so creative. Maybe our educational system, okay, you just listen, reproduce an exam. That kind of methodology of teaching or education is not going to create innovators. You're not going to make your students creative. The student must challenge the professor. They must come with a new idea. So you have to do the rethinking. The world is dynamic. When the world changes, you must always see where is the trend. What made you think that they can become entrepreneur? What do you do in the college or university or school that will prepare them to become entrepreneur? No, we are not doing anything. Then we are just blaming the girl. You're stupid. You are lazy. Of course, you see the end result. Who is responsible for the system? The authority. So, but stop the blaming each other. Okay, let's put our head together. Come up with a total solution. You cannot solve the problem at the end of the finishing line.